Hello, all my Montville friends. How are you? This is Miss Jessica recording a story for you today. Have you ever had an idea and not sure what to do with it? So I want you to think about that. Oh, I wish I could just build a castle. Or I really wish I could build a chair. Or how amazing would it be if I could build my very own friend? So I'm going to read you a story today called What Do You Do with an Idea? And this is about a little boy, and this is his idea. Now, usually our ideas are in our head. We don't actually see our ideas until we make our ideas. But in this story, we actually do see the idea. The idea looks like a little egg with a little crown. And my challenge for you today is to think of an idea, and to actually create that idea. Okay, so as you can see, this did win an award at the top corner. There is the award. And we are going to think of an idea. I want you to think and be as creative as you can with this idea. Okay, so here we go. What do you do with an idea? And I'm going to just turn this a little bit so you can see my story. Here we go. One day, I had an idea. Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered. What do you do with an idea? At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. And here's the poor idea. But it followed me. You ever have that idea that just sticks in your head? And you're like, oh, I'm not going to do that. Forget it. But then it's still there in your head. And you're like, what do I do with it? Do I do it? Do I ignore it? What do I do? I worried about what others would think. What would people think and say about my idea? I kept it to myself. I hid it away and didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as it was before my idea showed up. But there was something magical about my idea. I had to admit, I felt better and happier when my idea was there. It wanted food. It wanted to play. Actually, it wanted a lot of attention. You know, I feel like that when I play Legos. I don't know if you feel like that, but when I have an idea with Legos and I start playing, it wants a lot of attention. I end up playing Legos for like a half an hour or an hour because I have an idea of what my Legos should look like, and I get lost in playing, and I just want to play and play and play. My idea grew bigger, and we became friends. I showed it to other people, even though I was afraid of what they would say. I was afraid that if people saw it, they would laugh at it. I was afraid they would think it was silly. And many of them did. They said it was no good. They said it was too weird. They said it was a waste of time, and that it would never become anything. And at first I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. I almost listened to them. But then I realized, what do they know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do. And it's okay if it's different and weird and maybe a little crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food. I worked with it and I played with it. And most of all, I gave it attention. And my idea grew and grew, and so did my love for it. We're going to talk about that, how to grow our ideas, after this story. I built a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe to dream. I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive, like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big and then to think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands because it said it's good to have the ability to see differently. I could not imagine my life without it. And then one day, something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my very eyes. It spread its wings, took flight, and burst into the sky. Now I love, as he does his idea, that the picture changed from black and white. Wow, I guess it's starting to be color, but they start to really fully be colorful. I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just a part of me anymore. It was a part of everything. And then I realized what you do with an idea. You change the world. All right, boys and girls. I know that was a short story. However, I'm going to give you a challenge today. So I talked about having an idea, and I am sure that everybody likes to play. No matter how old you are, you like to play. I have a 9-year-old, I have a 12-year-old, and they both love playing. So I want you to put your creative hat on, right? Put that hat on. Think about an idea. What is something that you would like to create? Something that you would love to make? Think of a wonderful idea. And then I want you to make it. So my kids, they go into our recycling bins, they get some cardboard, or they get plastic jugs, and they make something out of it. Or you can go get your Legos or your blocks to make something. You can, what other materials? Oh, you know what's really good? Cardboard tubes. After you finish up the toilet paper, you finish up the paper towel, those are fantastic things to use to create something. But it all starts with an idea. So I would love to see some of those pictures if you want to send them through that Montville email. If you want to send us some pictures of your ideas that you create, we would absolutely love to see what ideas that you have created. Another thing that you can do is use Play-Doh. My students at school have taken Play-Doh and they have used popsicle sticks. They have used straws, and they have used that with the Play-Doh to stick them together and have made fantastic creations with that. You can even go outside and collect some leaves and create something with an idea. So I know, again, it was a short story, but part of this story time, if you guys have the time, is to make an idea and create a creation. So get those thinking hats on and see what you can do with that. All right, my Montville friends, I hope you have a wonderful time, and I would really love to see some pictures of your creation. Send them to the Montville email, and maybe we can do something with them. All right, bye everybody.